What's your staff like?
Well, my staff in the kitchen consists of Becky, which helps me cook. Then there's Mick, which carries the trays, and he also does, he mops the kitchen and sweeps and helps us do any heavy lifting. There's also Mary Campbell. She fries ham, helps me dip up, but she's not here right now. She doesn't come in until the season picks up quite a bit, which is usually about in May. And then there's Forrest. He works on Sunday. That's my brother-in-law. He fries chicken. And there's also my husband, Jeff. He fries chicken and helps out, does chicken livers. And so we all work pretty good together. Yeah, well, I've got a good crew. Everybody works hard and everybody works good together. So we have a good time in there too.
Give us a sense as to what a regular week is like for you.
A regular week at home or at work or?
Both.
At work. Well, I come in on Fridays, early Friday morning. I get here about 9 o'clock, and I do all my prep work. We open at 4. I make all my dressings for my cornbread salad, for my coleslaw. I make my meatloaf homemade. Everything that I need to get started for the day, I do that. Make my cakes, my desserts, my homemade peach cobbler, banana pudding. Then about 2 o'clock I start cooking after I've got everything ready, got my potatoes peeled and got my cabbage done. Becky comes in usually about 1 o'clock, and she also does prep work. She gets the cabbage ready for the cooked cabbage. She makes homemade cornbread muffins. She gets the biscuits on the pan so they're ready to bake. Then she comes into the kitchen about 3 o'clock, and me and her fill up the steam table and get everything ready for our customers to be there at 4. On Friday, it's just me and Becky. And Jeff, he also fries the chicken, but he's usually out on the floor helping the waitresses and customers and stuff. After we get done serving the customers, about 8 o'clock when we close, me and Becky start cleaning. Usually takes us about an hour and a half to clean the kitchen. Then on Saturday, I also come in early, basically go through the same thing, but on Saturday night, because we're a little bit more busy, we also have Mick come in and help. My daughter Kaylin, she also helps on Saturday nights and sometimes on Sunday during lunch. She's turned out, works really hard. She's 15, but she likes to come in and help out and learn a little bit about the business. Basically Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm just wide open. Work from the time we get here till the time we go home, and we usually stay pretty busy.
How is it blending family with business? Are there times you don't see eye to eye?
Yes, it's hard. My mother-in-law is my boss. My husband is my boss. And everybody's got a different opinion. Shirley's got her opinion that I always try to follow what she tells me. Then Jeff comes behind me and tells me something different. So I'm pulled from this end to that end, and then you throw me into the conflict, which I'm in the middle there trying to do my job and trying to do a good job, and it just can be really, it can be a little bit difficult. And then outside of work, you try to have a relationship, and of course everything you talk about centers around the work and being at work and the restaurant. So yes, the answer to the question is yes, it's difficult.
Who is the top A personality in the family? Who is the joker? Who is the mediator?
Forrest, my brother-in-law, he's the joker. And then Mick, which is Jeff's first cousin, he works in the kitchen, he's a joker. You've got me, which is the mediator, that's always trying to make peace, and basically I try to do everything and make everybody happy, but at the same time, I want everything that is done here to be done right. I want the food to be perfect. I want, if it's not perfect, I don't like it. You know, I want my customers to be served the very best quality of food that can be served. And then we've got the type A personality, which is probably my son Austin, which you haven't met yet. He's 21, and he is, you'll meet him later, but he's probably our type A in the family.
How are the townspeople here in East Tennessee?
Everybody in this part of the country, or this part of the state, they're good people. Everybody's grown up together. You know, I mean, you just feel like family because, you know, everybody knows each other, and everybody tries to be good to each other and take care of each other, and it's something that you just don't find everywhere.
What do you do outside of work? Since you're a part of a family, how do you get away from each other, or are you all stuck at the hip?
We're pretty much stuck at the hip. Me and my husband, of course, are off Monday through Thursday together. Although that's not really being off because we're always constantly doing stuff for the restaurant. Even when it's not open, we're doing stuff for the restaurant. So, yeah, we're together quite a bit, but we also do things. Me and Kaylin do a lot of things together, you know, mother and daughter stuff. And I do a lot of running with the kids back and forth to school and just things like that. But, yes, we do pretty much stay together as a family.
Do you enjoy working at Shirley's?
So make sure you tell who you are and what your relationship is.
If you don't quit walking in here, I can't even concentrate on what I'm saying.
That hurts my feelings.
I'm still videoing.
That gets me right here.
Will you erase that?
Here.
I mean, he keeps walking out here and I can't even concentrate on what I'm saying.
Remember, tell him who you
Erase that, what I just said. Are you stupid, huh? You can't erase that part?
No, I've been videoing for 6.5 minutes.
Nice. Okay, what was the question?
Do you enjoy working at Shirley's?
Most of the time, yes. I have been cooking for her now probably, I would say 10 years or more as her full-time cook. And I do enjoy it. It gets hectic. It's very stressful. You throw the family aspect in there, and there's been a few words said, but, you know, I love cooking. I love making people happy. I love when they come and tell me that they've enjoyed what I fix for them. So, yeah, I do. I enjoy my job.
Okay, before Dad passes out on us, tell us who you are and what you do here at Shirley's.
My name is Angie Sharp. I am Jeff's wife. I am Shirley's daughter-in-law. I'm her head cook. I guess that's all. I'm Austin's mom and Kaylin's mom.